Hey there folks, you've probably heard of the uber popular Ticket to Ride game, the classic game, especially if you're looking at this. This is Ticket to Ride Europe. Now there's a couple of things. This is the most popular kind of secondary version of this game. Very, very popular. Really cool as well. I wanted to show you a few things here. Now just like the other game, the contents are fantastic and just the feel of the box, everything feels really nice. Really like that. Fairly simple, straightforward rulebook. Pretty much everything is going to be the exact same as Ticket to Ride. Really nice map right here, big map of Europe. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this is not going to be completely modern day. Some of these are going to be, you know, older, and it can make it a little more difficult. Oh boy, it's a big map. It can make it a little more difficult to locate what you are looking for. So that's one of the things that people have said as a negative for this game is, what the heck is Danzig? You know, what is that? Where is that? What's Riga? You know, what are some of these things? You've got Berlin, you've got Amsterdam, London, some of these that are the same, but you've got some of these other ones that just, if you're not familiar with them, it can take you forever to be like, where is the place that I'm looking for? I cannot find what I'm looking for, that type of thing. And that, you know, that's just something that you're going to have to weigh if that's worth it or not. But you got a whole bunch of tickets right here. Bunches and bunches of tickets, which is super duper fun. And actually on these tickets, it does show you the line of those. And so that is the balance right there, is you might not know where those things are, but it does show you a line of, you're going from Brest to Petrograd. Sorry, I almost really messed that up. Petrograd. So it shows you a line of Petrograd. I know it's over here. There it is. And Brest. Where is that? Boom. Right there. Found them. So it does show you on each of these cards where those actual routes are, which is super nice. That gives you at least some balance to be had right there, which is awesome. Nice. You also have a nice little scoring table card right here, which shows you how many points each track is worth, as well as that's on the board, so you know that if I build a route that is 4 trains long, that's 7, which is fantastic. Also, we've got 5 different players that can play, but in this game, here's the main difference that I really like, is you have a huge regular deck of cards, which feels huge because you had all those small cards in the regular Ticket to Ride you just shuffle together. Kind of frustrating, so that's fantastic that there is a regular full deck of cards right here. Love that. And then this is the other thing right here, is each player has some of these guys right here, these tunnels. They kind of look like chapels a little bit, but you got these tunnels. You can place that on someone else's route, and you now kind of co-own that. You get to use that. And so if someone is, you know, getting into Lisbon and you like really have to get there and there's no access, then you can put this over someone else's route. And as long as you're able to connect to that route, then you are able to claim that as well. And you can use this wherever you want. You do get bonus points at the end of the game for any of these you don't use, but kind of a nice balance to where if there's, you know, one you're really wanting to get to and you can't, you can use that to be able to get there as well. Pretty much everything else as far as gameplay and theme and stuff is just the exact same, but a new fresh version of it with nice cards, a nice little extra rule right there to give you some balance for it. Really nice sized board, still a big board, good for more groups of people. Everything else is pretty much the exact same though. So hopefully it gives you just a nice little touch and a taste of this game, Ticket to Ride Europe. Really fun version. It's the most popular version except for the base original game. This is not an expansion. You can play this by itself without the other game. So really fun. I really like the larger cards and this rule. Those are the two main changes. The one thing you might not like is the you know, layout of some of the old names being on here as well. Might be kind of hard to find, but you do counter that with the cards, you know, showing you where they actually are pretty close. So hopefully that gives you just a nice little touch and a taste of Ticket to Ride Europe right here, what it is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.